Hello my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're doing another speed build, and this one is an apartment renovation in the interesting little world of San Myshuno. So this apartment, I actually found some inspiration on Pinterest, but I thought I would build a kind of modern day witch apartment. So this has some, you know, more eclectic kind of modern aesthetics of going on about it. And what I did in the beginning was I started by building decorating the living room by placing an altar down. And I don't want to like be misinformed, so I just copied what I saw on Pinterest, but I just typed in urban witch apartment aesthetic or something on Pinterest, and I just saw an altar, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to make one. And so I just put some books and some bottles, some candles, and that really fun item there from the laundry day pack, where it's got like the mishmash of different items, like those little, I guess they're like little gourds or squash or pumpkins or something in that little basket thingy, and that really interesting light from Outdoor Retreat. It's that one with where it looks like a tree with like flower thingies hanging from it. Really cool. But yeah, it's just a quick little thing I threw together. I didn't place a TV in this living room. I did place one in the bedroom, but I don't know, I liked the vibes without a TV in here. So yeah, it looks really, really nice. I went with a lot of, you know, some beiges, some browns, orange, green, but also threw in some black and grays as well, just to kind of, you know, offset it a bit, because it was getting to be a little bit too warm, and I thought the black and the grays would kind of, you know, break it up a bit and just kind of accent it also. So yeah, but this living room is really nice. I love the lighting that I'm getting from these beautiful windows, this little bay window area. I think the original layout of this apartment is that this is actually, it's either the kitchen area. Yes. Is it the kitchen area? Yes, yeah, it's the kitchen area. The other apartment does this little bay window section as the bedroom, but I thought this would be really nice as a living room. And with that sectional sofa, like pieces that I used from my first pet stuff pack, there was a little section of the living room left, and I thought that would be perfect for a little office space, and it kind of fit perfectly. I also included a dining table in this area as well. I was going to include it in the kitchen space in the room next door, but I really liked the idea of it being in here, so it would be quite communal and spacious, and just, I don't know, I like having separate dining spaces from kitchens, but I like the idea of the dining space being in like a more communal hangout kind of area, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I just went through the catalog and was just finding all sorts of little knickknacks that I could just, you know, clutter the space up with. I did mention in the last video that or the last speed build, that I personally don't like clutter that isn't like, you know, doesn't have a purpose, but for some reason in this build, I was kind of doing the opposite of that. I was just throwing things around left and right, and I think it's fun in The Sims because, you know, it's like I'm living a different life in The Sims or something, go figure. But yeah, this apartment has a lot of plants and candles and just quirky items. I love this little, like, I'm not even sure what it is. It's a light. It's from the lighting section in the catalog, but it's these candles in like this weird cage thingy, and it has like this weird stand. I'm not really sure what it is. It's from the Vampire game pack, I believe. I think. I could be wrong, but it's pretty weird. I don't really know what it is, but it looked really nice in here, and I just thought it was a nice little thing just to throw in there, just to add some more light and more candles, because you gotta have all the candles. So but yeah, I just imagined some, you know, Sims that have like kind of a witchy vibe live here. And for some reason, I was actually watching the English Simmers Rags to Recycles challenge, Rags to Recycle, something like that. But I was watching that challenge of her like little series on it, and the two Sims that she's playing with are actually a couple of lesbian Sims, and I was just imagining Sims like that living here. So yeah, they just live here, and it's just their little home, and it's beautiful. But moving on to the kitchen. The kitchen is huge. Can I just say, this is not a realistic kitchen for an apartment. Like, apartment kitchens are usually quite small, and at least from what I've seen. I've never lived in an apartment, so, you know, I know, right? I still live at home, so can't, you know, whatever. But yeah, this kitchen is huge. It's just, there's so much space, but I think in The Sims 4, I think that's a good thing, because that way you have plenty of space to prepare food, but also you have plenty of space to have different appliances and items. So I put a teapot, a coffee maker, a dishwasher, and also a popcorn maker. I don't really ever place those in my builds like at all, but it's a really cute little item that came with the, which one is it? The Cool Kitchen Stuff Pack. I don't know. I just placed it. I was like, there we go. That's something different. And the countertops are from the Jungle Adventure Pack, as well as that fridge. The stove is from Cool Kitchen, and those stools that I use at the bar, those are actually from the Island Living. Yes, Island Living pack. I literally had to stop myself and think, is it Island Living or Island Paradise? Because I got the two confused, but it's definitely Island Living in The Sims 4. So yeah, but yeah, I love all the details, and just like my favorite, I love this wallpaper. It's from the base game. It was kind of thrown in an update a long time ago, but I still love it to this day. It's that like leafy wallpaper with the wainscoting. It's really, really pretty, and I thought it was just a nice pop of green in here, just to kind of, you know, change it up, so that, you know, I feel like with every room in here, I just kind of went room by room. I didn't just jump around here and there, which I tend to do that sometimes, where I'll just jump around, but in this apartment, I really just did it room by room, and I had so much fun with it. I love decorating, and I love having a constraint so that I'm not feeling like I'm going crazy, because building a house from the ground up for me in The Sims 4 takes so long. It takes so much energy, and about halfway through, I'm just like bored. You know, I lose interest really, really quickly. But when it comes to building an apartment or just renovating a house in The Sims, I love it so much. I guess it feels a little bit more realistic whenever I'm doing that, because I'm like, oh, you know, I'm renovating a house like I would in real life, you know, because, you know, it's not every day that people just get to, you know, build houses from scratch all the time. They, you know, more likely you're gonna be renovating a house. So I don't know, it's fun to do it in The Sims. But here's the bedroom, and I went with some, you know, deep browns, but also I threw in this kind of, it's like a scarlet vermilion kind of orangey red color. It's not as orange as it is red, so I would say it's a bit more scarlet. So, but I experiment with some different items. This is actually how I've been doing it lately, where how I figure out my color palettes for a room is I just place down a bunch of random items, and I see the swatches and just kind of see what I can use from them, and then I go with that. And I did offset, or at least I tried to offset some of this with a little bit of gray, but in the end, I just kept it nice and warm and cozy in here, instead of trying to make it super like accent wally, you know. I really love this bedroom. It just looks super comfy. That bed is from Seasons, which I really love this bed. I do wish that we had the ability to mix and match the mattresses and then the bed frames. I would love that so much. That was how it was in The Sims 2, and obviously Sims 3 you could do anything you wanted, but I really wish you could do that, because oh my gosh, I love this mattress, but I don't love the bed frame as much. It's kind of modern, which I don't hate it, but personally I would like this to be on a bit more of a simpler bed frame, or something that's a bit more rustic, I guess. I don't know. I like mixing and matching things, so, you know, but I was trying to do this green accent wall in here, and I changed my mind. I didn't love it so much. I feel like it didn't really fit the aesthetic I was going for. It was a little bit too, I don't know, a little bit too cool toned for me. I was really wanting some warm tones in here, so I swap it out for that one paint thingy from the base game. It's just a plain but pretty swatch, or not swatch, but wallpaper. Yes. Anyway, but yeah, I think we're sort of getting to this closer to the end of the video, but this is available on the Sims 4 gallery. It is uploaded as a whole room, so I knocked down the walls, or at least one wall where the doors are, so you just have to place those and fix the wallpaper, stuff like that when you place it. So all you have to do is search for my username, that is lukeydean. It's in the description down below. It's just lukeydean, and then my username, or my I'm repeating myself, but my hashtag that I use for all my builds right now is LukeyLupin, so it's LukeyLupin, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope y'all enjoy the little machinima, little camera panny screenshot thingies that I do, but anyway, I love you all so much, and that is pretty much it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird, and beware of the nargles.
It's a cool hard world outside my window. Ooh, where people don't know which way to go. I breathe you in 'cause you sensed it on my pillow. Oh, I stay home with you in my head. We go undercover, I will be your lover. We're up through night and day. Come on, let me hear you say, let's go undercover. I wanna be your lover. I don't want the games they play. It's not us, so we better stay. Is it real? Could this be a new beginning? Ooh, my whole world falls apart with just the thought of you. But there's a fire in my soul that keeps me spinning. Ooh, and screaming, now is the time to follow through. We go undercover, I will be your lover. We're up through night and day. Come on, let me